Net zoals in België werd in Nieuw Belgium vroeger op grote schaal hop geteeld. Ook Brewery Ommegang is een voormalige hopboerderij met zo'n 55 hectare velden rond zich.
If you guys look out there, you can see the white pipes sticking up out of the ground. Those are marking our 3 wells that we use for all of our brewing and everything here.
Because that's vital, isn't it? It makes all the difference in the beer. The water.
Absolutely. We have great water here. It's an odd coincidence. It's very similar water to what's found in Belgium.
Yeah.
It's perfect for our style of beers.
Hey, how exactly does this guy know that the water is the same here as it is in Belgium? Just because he once saw Metallica at Rock Rector, does that make him an expert? I think not.
So this is the warm cellar. We keep this room at a constant 75 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. So it's the coolest place here in the summer and the warmest place in the winter. It's a popular place to hang out. So it's important for our yeast in the second fermentation or the re-fermentation where the beer matures and builds carbonation in the bottle.
That's the uniquely Belgian thing.
Absolutely. This is one of the most authentic Belgian aspects of our brewery, and warm cellars are something that you don't see in every brewery in America.
They don't know it.
No, it's pretty unique.
I just noticed one thing, if I can, this white beer, this wheat beer here, look.
Yeah?
Jean likes the wheat beer. And I'm just wondering if this is you writing this poetry, because it says, it's an unmalted wheat for a flavour as bright and soft as summer clouds over a Flanders field. Is that you writing this poetry, Wes?
Didn't you say I look like I should be touring with Metallica? No, I'm not writing that. No,
okay, just checking.
That's what the marketing guy's for. That's an important section you're in there too. That's the crew beer. That's what we get to take home.
This is the perks of working in a brewery.
Absolutely, side benefits.
Hoog tijd voor een bierdegustatie. Jean en Ray zullen hun eerste Belgian styles proeven onder toeziend oog van brouwmeester Phil.
Okay, here we have our Rare Voss, which is a Belgian amber ale. Our Three Philosophers, which is a quadruple style. And our Hennepin, which is a Saison style.
It sounds like Old Flemish.
It was, I believe, a missionary who actually discovered Niagara Falls.
It was a Flemish missionary?
Yes. I suggest we start with our wheat beer, our Witte. It's our lightest, so it's probably the best one to start with.
I will be very, very severe.
Because we know, in fact, a legend in the white beer industry.
Oh, yeah?
We personally have met and brewed with Pierre Celis.
Have you?
Yes, we have.
Is that quite impressive?
It is.
Yeah,
de Witte van Oegaarden, dit is de Witte van Cooperstown. I should have kept my
You know how much we like that sound?
Yes, I know.
Well, whatever this Witte tastes like, I want at all costs to avoid a diplomatic incident, so I'm just going to say it's far superior, whatever happens.
Are we officially comparing this to the Hoegaarden?
Yes, I do. I have
Well, I would say immediately, far superior.
Yeah.
Much better.
This is no kidding. I really like it very much.
And what, can you specify what?
More
you?
taste.
Oh, yeah?
Definitely.
It is a bit less cloudy, that must admit. It's
something
a bit,
we struggle with sometimes.
Yeah, I would suggest a bit more cloudiness would add more authenticity to the beer.
Sure.
Pierre Celis would be a happy man tasting that.
Yeah, and I'm sure, because we're not talking about an imitation. And if it's good, it's good.
Next in the lineup is our Ommegang Abbey Ale, an Abbey style ale.
Trappist style?
Yes, in the double style.
The glass is very similar to the Westvleteren glass.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautifully served, yeah.
I'm in Belgium.
I was just wondering how, Phil, I mean, this dark Trappist-style beer, secret recipes guarded through the monasteries for years. How did you come across it?
There's no real secrets in brewing. It's barley malt and using fermentable sugars and hops. And
Where do you get the yeast?
The yeast originally came from aflevering.
Aha. Do you think one day you'll export these beers to Belgium?
Maybe. Who knows? That'd be the ultimate test, right?
I hope you don't. For one, we have something we love.
Right.
We're a small country. Oh, don't take us beer away, Phil.
Now, what would you prefer to see? A grown man crying or beautiful close-ups of 3 more Belgian-style beers? Thought so. Cheers. Later, after Jean had dried his tears, I found him wandering by the Cooperstown Lake with his new friend Laurent.
Ja, had wel slechter kunnen vallen, hè, Laurent?
Ja, ik had slechter kunnen vallen. Je hebt gelijk, Jean.
Je bent brouwer, hè? Dat mogen we zo wel stellen. Van kwaliteitsbieren. Maar heb je dan soms geen goesting van, ja, ik wil zo een echt Belgisch pintje?
Ja, absoluut. Ik was onlangs nog in Kortrijk en ik had dan een bokhoor. En dat is eigenlijk het pintje van de streek. En ik moest zeggen, op dat moment heb ik gerealiseerd, maar dat is voor mij de smaak van een pintje.
En de smaak van thuis.
De smaak van thuis.
Ja. Fantastisch. Heb je hier een boot liggen?
Nee. Ik heb vrienden met boten.
Dat is wel heel slim.
Eén met een zeilboot, één met een motorboot.
Toch een West-Vlaming, hè?
Altijd.
Dan moet je een goede maat hebben met een boot.
Ja. Ik denk dat Amerikanen Belgisch bier meer appreciëren dan België zelf. En er zijn enorm veel Amerikanen die naar België gaan gewoon voor biertoerisme. Ja. Ik had van die term nooit gehoord.
Weet je dat wij eigenlijk naar Frankrijk trekken om naar de wijnkastelen te gaan?
Dat is een goede vergelijking.
Ja. Ik heb nog een gemeen vraagje.
Ja, doe maar.
Belgisch bier of Belgian style beer?
Moeilijke vraag. Niet ieder bier dat Belgian style is of niet ieder bier dat craft beer is in Amerika is even lekker. Maar er zijn er tussen die denk ik even goed zijn als vele Belgen. Ja.
En ze worden in Cooperstown gemaakt, neem ik aan.
Ik wou het zelf niet zeggen.
Ik heb ervan geproefd, vond ze heel goed.
Maar dankjewel, ja.
As lovely as it is, a man can get tired of small town America. And for once, I'm glad to be back in the van.
Well, it was lovely, Cooperstown, but I'm really happy to be going back to the pumping heart of the Western world, New York City. Pedal to the metal.
Jean en Ray keren weer naar New York City. Daar heeft Jean een afspraak met een Belg op Times Square.
This is the best weather to go to a Belgian café.
So you really feel that you're at home in Belgium here?
Yeah. It's really a drash.
Hey, BXL, Belgian BXL.
Yes.
Hier schenken ze zowel Belgische als Belgian-style bieren.
Je plaats, santé.
Gezondheid, cheers.
Ja. Cheers, nice to meet you.
Halke. Je bent dit Belgisch café begonnen?
Ja. 4 jaar geleden.
Daarvoor moeten centen hebben, hè, in Manhattan.
Je moet mensen kennen.
Mensen met centen.
Centen is belangrijk, maar uiteindelijk om zo'n locatie te vinden moet je de juiste mensen kennen. Want
Who are the clientele here?
I get mostly Americans, people that work in the neighborhood, and then the Belgians that know about it. I mean, you know, when you get a little homesick, you like to come here and hang out and, you know.
Yeah. A lot of the Belgian people we've met are very quite proud of what they're doing, and they feel like we're doing this for Belgium. Are you on a crusade as well?
I am, absolutely, yeah. I'm actually more Belgian since I live in New York than before.
Ja, het dépaysement, dat is slechts schrijvers, hè. Die eigenlijk in het buitenland gaan worden om over hun eigen land te schrijven.
Geromantiseerd dat, hè?
Ja.
What do you seriously think about the Belgian style beers that are brewed here? Because I mean, obviously you know the real stuff from back home.
The only problem with American beer, they use too many spices. And you know, we have all these recipes in Belgium that are balanced and been used for years and centuries, and it became this balanced, fantastic stuff. And here they're just in the beginning, so there's a long way to go. But I mean, I appreciate the fact that they're trying to get there.
How many Belgian beers do you actually sell here, Yves?
I have 13 drafts and around 40 bottles.
I've got a contact in New York City where we can sell beer.
Not with a lot of money. Cheers.
I can see it now, our own beer on the billboards of Times Square. Look out, bud, the Belgians are coming. Oops, too late for you.
Het succes van het Belgische bieren in de Verenigde Staten is een feit. Jean en Ray kunnen tevreden terugblikken.
It's a shame to leave Central Park in New York City, but I feel that we've done the job that we came here to do. For our own beer, we've now got someone to brew it. We've got someone to sell it in a cafe.
Yes,
we've even got a guru to write about it in the press. So we have everything we need. Job well done. I don't really want to go home.
think we need to stay here a bit longer and make up our mind. I'll tell you what, you head back to Belgium.
Yes.
And talk to some brewers. I'll stay here and do some more research.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right.
Okay. Right, well, yes, I'll see you soon then. Cheers. Oh, great. Good. Next time, Jean and I meet a crazy Walloon, owner of the only steam brewery left in the world today, and we taste our very first Saison beer. We drive our camper van all the way to France and fill our glasses with the unique Belgian champagne beer.
So the bottle is dancing, and then you drink it, and then you start dancing.
Yes, it always ends with a dance.
And finally, believe it or not, we set up a Belgian beer stall in the heart of Champagne country.